it'll eventually get through, and they're not particularly strong spellcasters, so nobody's watching them.
Let's see. Well, I could probably do it.
Are you guys going to spend days scrying on the dragon?
I think with Mythic, we should be able to bang through this in a day.
Yeah.
Of just like scry, Mythic
do...
point to scry.
Okay, so what is the casting time of scry?
Scrying greater is a standard action.
Yeah.
Which means it's a Mythic point away.
Got it.
Um.
Oh, and then you're going to look at where it is, and you're going to teleport to where it is?
Yeah, just buff up and teleport right in that spot.
Bam.
Oh.
So I can't scry greater yet, but Lemmy can.
Yep. Give me a minute.
And Lemmy can
Not
prep
even.
all of his 7ths, and then use a Mythic point to rest, and then prep all of his 7ths again.
Well, all the 7th is not that much, right? It's only 2.
So then 2 Mythic point to get 2 more, Mythic point to get 2 more, Mythic point to get 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you can actually cast tongues through greater scrying.
No,
That's
wait.
hilarious.
Sorry, 4. 4, because it's both a druid
and cleric.
So
you
4.
get 4 per Mythic point, 1 hour in between. So it's
40, 50...
you get 50 of them per day.
Yeah, 62, but whatever. Who's counting?
No, you need to. The thing has SR. That's significant.
Then I can crack it.
Yep. So let's do the first. Let's do the first rest period worth of scries.
Yep.
Oh, this is so exciting.
The thing is, you don't know it. Don't give me a second. I got to read scry.
That's the thing. Yeah.
There's second-hand knowledge, and there's no knowledge. Those are all options for scrying.
Secondhand. You've heard of the subject. Yep. It's got a +5 to save.
We're just going to hit it till it rolls 1, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yep. And there's no material component that's significant. No, it's verbal somatic for
So
greater scrying. You still need a pool of water, but that's fine. Great water is
We will take turns peeing. We will.
17.
It's a yellow.
So
pool.
I have a D20 plus 17, and if I use a Mythic point, I think how many levels?
I can't tell you what to do, but save.
No, how many levels does a Mythic? Is it 2 or?
What's happening?
When I cast with a Mythic spell with a Mythic point, it increases the level of the spell. I just
By
can't
2.
remember if it's 2 or by 2. So I'd have if I use Mythic, it'd be plus 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You
So
do it however you want.
its SR
Or-
is 31.
All right, let's use plus 17 and 4. Let's bang out 4 casts.
You're using your mythic points to cast
No.
these spells? No. Okay. Well, then
He's
you
got
don't.
spell
You don't get.
penetration.
Oh, he's got spell penetration.
I have spell penetration and greater spell penetration.
Got it. So, well, then you should be at a
One.
+4 caster level, right?
Right,
Yep,
which is
so
he's 13,
13.
17.
Got it. Math hard.
It's all good.
All right. So
One.
this is all your cleric spells.
Yeah, these are the
It's
clerics.
cleric and druid.
Okay.
2. Well, getting better. 3.
we go.
Yay!
Okay.
One
So that
first
fourth one.
casting.
All right. And what's the DC?
1 sec. The DC for my 7th circle spell.
Should be something like 20.
So higher than that.
With the -5.
Oh, I'll get the
What's-
-5. It's a +5
okay.
on my side.
21. It's so 19 plus 7 is
26.
26.
Oh,
Yep.
so it only gets a +25 to its roll.
Fuck.
So it'll actually fail on a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So
God
it's just
damn it.
it's just this kind of misty kind of fog in the pool.
Okay.
All right.
We knew
Now,
this was going to happen. Calm down.
No!
were these all of your druid and your sorcerer or your cleric spells? Those 4?
Yeah,
You
so I
get
have
4
to-
per
I have to
day.
rest.
Okay. Now
to
you have to
rest.
rest. Okay.
So the hour is what it takes for
The rest
now. Donovan's doing one. But he doesn't have greater, so he just gets a normal scry.
Got it. Crack SR. Now that we do it once, we can just roll a bunch of dice until it happens, right?
But Donovan, I believe, has a couple of bonuses on this. It's got an expensive spell component, so he can't do that. He gets a +2 to overcome spell resistance. It's not an illusion. Okay, so... Okay, he doesn't crack a star.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let me get
One.
Sporgos. There.
Got it.
Yeah.
Is it 220?
So just roll three times because it's gonna roll like.
Oh crap. So
2 more.
yeah.
So there's 2 saves it needs to make.
3 savings. Is 31 or 30?
And I didn't get a response. Weird. 2 times 1d20.
I blasted off
Okay.
too many.
Nope, it's still fuzzy.
Okay, so
Cloudy.
Donovan. So now we're at 2.
Okay, Donovan doesn't crack a star.
Okay.
So that's 2 hours.
2 hours of the day.
3rd hour.
Why don't we just roll the rest of the day?
Okay.
Because it feels like you're doing that. Okay, we'll do 1 more hour, then we'll roll it the rest of the day. So you don't
Okay,
crack a star,
nothing.
Lemmy.
Yep.
Don't crack a star.
So,
Donovan isn't either.
so
Okay.
it's not 4. So this
that was
was
3
3rd hour.
hours.
So we have 10 more. So 40 of these things. 40 number sign.
I don't know if there's enough dice for that.
All right, let's see what happens. I don't. You know what? I don't want to do it that way. Let's just do 10, 10, 10 because it's gonna be too much.
Mm-hmm.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rolls.
Okay.
So let's hold on. It's 5, 10 number sign. One,
6, 7.
7. Yep.
8. Ugh.
Damn.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15.
15. So it has to do it 15 times.
15 saves, huh?
Mm-hmm. Is there one
There's
in there?
1! The last one.
It's near the end of the
Yes.
day. Like the sun is already set, and everyone's gotten bored with Lemmy and Donovan. You know, I guess Azildan is quietly meditating. And you can
gnome and the elf with their infinite patience going.
Yep. You see it. It's actually swimming, and I'll change you to.
Motherfucker! Go back to your home.
Actually,
So
are
there it is. It's kind of
greater-
swimming amongst some of these underwater trees, and it's swimming
Greater
around. And,
scrying is going to last for 13 hours.
Yeah, we'll sit here and watch.
Yep.
you can see a bunch of a fish get disturbed as it's going. It kind of zooms close to one of these trees. You can see this really large pike, not quite the size of those massive gars that you fought, but a sizable pike that the two heads kind of make a grasp for. It catches it, and both of them wrench and pull the fish apart. Little fishy bits everywhere. Like I just killed like a 6-foot-long fish with no problem.
Lemmy's like, "Eee."
Now it makes a caster level check, right?
Yeah.
Or no, it doesn't.
Only if it's got detect scrying.
Got it.
Going.
No, it's too stupid for that.
Donovan is going to
just drain the lake.
I don't have. I thought I had. Am I high? I might be high.
Give me perception checks. 1 for Donovan, 1 for Azildan, or not Azildan, for Lemmy, as you guys are watching the sensor.
Okay.
Lemmy's dwarven. I said that a while ago. Remember? Lemmy's always
right.
like
You turned into a dwarf.
to get my dark vision and
Got it. Yeah, because it is dark at night. Like this thing is hunting at night, kind of thing. You saw as you 24. Sure. You saw 2 little beady eyes, kind of as the sensor was following the dragon. It was really, really camouflaged in with the tree, and it looked like a troll was just hanging out in the tree. It was like holding on to one of the branches underneath the water, and it seemed to like nod towards the dragon as the dragon went by.
The dragon's got bros.
61, Marty. Perception.
Oh, those trees are full of trolls.
You're like, I saw a troll. I saw 50 trolls.
I saw a troll wave.
Yeah, there's lots.
So,
They're keeping very still as the dragon is hunting.
Lemmy,
Right? Yes, Donovan?
keep concentrating. If there's anything you need, let me know.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry. I'll,
Two-headed creature's so weird. It swims and it looks like it's going to go one direction, but then one of the heads snaps at the other one, and they change directions, and it's just really odd and fascinating
Seems
at the same
highly
time.
inefficient to converse with yourself in such a fashion.
It eventually goes to the top of the lake. You can see, well, the ripples of the lake as it's sort of basking in the close to full moon. It actually turns upside down and is kind of just floating at the top of the lake.
Don't you humanize it! It's a monster and we're killing it!
So
It starts caressing its young.
they're chirping, and no, it's just lying on its
It
belly.
pulls a little seaweed apple out of a corner and gives it to little Billy. And sends little Billy off to dragon school.
It's carefully avoiding some of the trees, and it's just swimming amongst it, looking up at the stars. You can hear it, right? Let's see if
Yep.
the two heads talk to each other.
See in here. Yeah.
If there's any verbal or any sound-based communication, Donovan understands, even if it's a custom language.
Getting colder. Yes, it is. I wonder if this is the time.
You know it is. I already told you that.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Okay, which one's the dumb one?
Left.
Racist. Handist.
Handist.
Whatever that is.
Oh, you're looking at your Southpaw, Adam.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
out of South
Yeah. Us right-handers know how the universe is supposed to go.
Where would you be without the geniuses that make everything? Nowhere, that's what. Get back to your cave.
Making mud pies for fun.
So,
It is almost time, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. We must gather our strength.
they're preparing for something.
The treasures that they have.
Yes, and the things that we will eat.
Strong.
Preparing for a conflict.
Strong we will become.
Yes, you can feel it. He is rousing from his sleep. Both of them are.
Yes, and there's something else, too.
I know. This time is different.
It's preparing for Ragnarok, it sounds.
What language is it speaking, Marty?
Mm,
If I need to, I cast tongues on myself. Or comprehend
it
language.
was
whichever.
speaking Draconic.
Okay. Gonna confirm that I understand Draconic.
The others.
Yep.
Yes, I know. Something is happening. We should be on our guard.
I'll sleep first, then you sleep.
So it's sleeping at the top of the lake, just belly side up?
No, it's not going to sleep. They're talking about when they go to sleep.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's kind of badass. What's this piece of driftwood out there? Oh god, it's a dragon! Oh god, it's sleeping!
Yeah, you don't know where it's going to sleep. Although one of them does seem to get a little sleepy. They're kind of relaxing while it's up there.
With two minds, it could theoretically be awake the whole time. Interesting.
They're both kind of breathing heavily as they're relaxing in the moonlight.
Alright.
This goes on for a couple of hours, and then finally something jostles it awake.
Stupid scrags.
Yes. They've multiplied many times, haven't they?
Do you think we have enough?
Enough to take this lake? Enough to make a mess of things?
Yes. Little hands to grab us the treasures, and the shinies, and the baubles, and the things.
Too bad we don't have any hags.
Hags are in the west.
Maybe we should go there and find them.
Yes. The vampires died.
Yes.
Contact with Vargon, it sounds.
We must be careful. Those that killed Thargloasa, they're around.
Yes.
They're worrying about you. I suppose us, but mostly you.
You realize I can understand them, right?
Oh, sorry.
We can...
I do enjoy the play-by-play.
Maybe we should go to her lair.
That's an idea. Lots of water there.
Did you
Fresh
say her
water.
lair was blocked on the other side of Yig?
I'm interested to see which way they'll go.
Interesting. Maybe they don't know that news yet.
It's a long way, though. We could fly at night.
And rest in the rivers. Rest in the lakes. It's been long since we've gone there.
Yes, leave the scrags for the hunters to get.
What of our treasures?
I will just swallow them.
Belch them out.
Or shit them out.
Not worth keeping if they can't pass through us.
Hold them in your mouths. Like we did before.
So long ago. Yes, those kings and hunters, they might come back. Should we tell the scrags?
No. Let them figure it out. We can always come back.
Azildan, you might want to wake up.
Whoa. There's awake. Looks like you did it.
If we don't need to go underwater, then we won't need a large number of Lemmy's spells. If it's planning on trying to fly across the land.
The interesting question is, it's planning on going to Yeg. But which way is it going to go? Does it know that Yeg's been disconnected from the north?
How smart is it?
Dumb.
But it seems to know about the vampires. Seems to know about Thargloasa. Seems to know about lots of them.
Donovan, when Lemmy mentions the vampires, Donovan like scrunches up his face and is like,
It knows. It's smart enough to know.
That bastard, he was interested in the dragons. He knew where they were.
yes.
He was especially interested in...
Excuse me.
He just kind of trails off a little bit. We'll let Mark talk about...
Azzy, could you gather the rest? They seem to have stopped paying attention. We might be leaving shortly.
Alright. Doesn't appear to be much ground there for us to teleport to.
It's going to have to set down somewhere.
Right. He goes into the other room and... Hey! Wake up, you dullards. Yeah, the rest of the party comes stumbling into the room as Lemmy is still concentrating on his spell, watching the Tarn Linnorm hatch plans.
It'd work.
It only took all day. How many of those did you cast?
61. 61 castings.
61's a charm, eh?
Right. It's pretty
Shit,
tough
they
mind.
said-
Moral support.
So you had a tough mind. Well, this got 2 tough minds, really. See that? See what I did there? There's 2 of them.
Yep. What's this ugly bastard called?
He's like, I gotta concentrate. He's like,
This thing's Druskog-Og.
Druskog-Og, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a sheet for the Dragoon.
It is the worm of the sunken forest. Also called Tomerstock Lake.
Druskog-Og.
Ain't really roll off your tongue now, does it?
No. It's somewhat planning on making a mistake. It wants to leave its current location and go to Thagloasa's lair to try to plunder it.
On Dragon's territory.
Yes, but it might feel that it can move up the hierarchy,
actually,
improve its territory.
quite afraid of us. It's thinking it's best to go there. That's why it wants to leave.
Picked a good time to just sneak in and have a peek now, didn't we?
Yes.
Aren't you lucky?
Interesting.
Right?
There's a spell called, like, Program Delusion? There's a spell that shows a weird thing to scrying.
Mislead?
It might be Mislead. I thought Mislead was one where you turn invisible, though.
Oh, yeah, that might be the one.
Yeah, that's when we become invisible. It's like programmed image or persistent image. Here, let's just
False vision?
false vision. That sounds right. This subtle illusion. It's a spell that I can cast.
So if somebody casts scrying on you, it's a spell that basically shows you something else instead?
Yes, basically. So, like, what you would do is you would cast this one, and whenever somebody scries in that area, they would get whatever this illusion is, as opposed to whatever you're doing.
Are you thinking the dragon's doing that?
No, I am wondering. I don't think the dragon is doing that. I'm wondering if the dragon might have a helper that's doing that.
Ah.
I do not think the dragon is capable of this. For example, the last dragon had a weird on its team.
Mm-hmm.
A weird.
Weird.
So no, but we'll trust this. It doesn't, like, unless it's taking us to someplace that looks really obviously a trap.
No, it hatches its plans in the moonlight.
So either it's going to go to its lair and pick up its treasure.
Yeah, eventually it
Yeah.
swims down, and I'll go to a different map.
Cool.
There's mid-depth. And then it swims down a little bit more. Oh, I don't have one. Oops, I've got near surface. Boop. And I'll expose that. And then I've got mid-depth.
Nice.
Cool pictures, robots in disguise.
Yeah, underwater forest was what I was searching for. There's some neat pictures. So yeah, it swims down, kind of down past the trolls, and then let me just take a glance at its treasure. It settles in just along the bottom, like it's sleeping along the bottom of the lake. It doesn't have like a den or anything like that. There are things that are sunken all throughout the bottom of the forest. Several chests, maybe some broken boats that are littering the place, like fishermen's boats, and maybe even some of the longships.
Lemmy.
A lot of debris from like broken and rotting logs, and just kind of a murky, dark bottom. When it settles in, you actually caught a glimpse of maybe something shiny off the moonlight, but you're guessing it's probably 150 feet deep.
Without your sevenths, are you still ready?
Yeah, I can support you all.
You think it will be there for another... It'll take us about 3 or 4 minutes to get everything cast?
Is it resting, or is it picking up its treasure, Marty?
No, it settles in finally right beside this very large, ornate longboat. The longboat's too small to actually be a functional, like, warship. You might actually think it's a funerary ship. Like a funeral boat.
It is treasure boat.
There is some, like, really heavily moss-covered or algae-covered, like, corpse that might still be in its corpse wrapping. Like, maybe the boat was never set fire. The dragon came and took it before that happened.
Or maybe... Yeah.
And there's something bubbling beside him. It looks like a stick in the ground, and it's just going... Like, there's a little bit of light down here.
Cool.
It looks like maybe it's one end of a staff is, like, flaming, and it was just left on. And a bunch of mud and shit was over top of it, but it's kind of boiling... It's boiling the water in one spot.
Alright. We're gonna get wet. Or we're not with that bubble spell. It's weird.
Alright, we're ready to go. Let's do this.
Ukher's starting to line up extracts on the counter at, like, shots.
Yep. And then one of the other weird things is that there is a kind of like an ice cube. You know how it kind of gets rounded? And in the middle of the ice cube, there is an axe, like a dwarvish war axe. So it seems to settle in amongst all of its treasures.
All of its trinkets?
Yep.
Well, this is... So Donovan's just sort of sitting there. He's like looking around a little bit. I mean, he's sort of trying not to be like waiting for the good job. Good job, Donovan. Great idea. He's just sort of, you know, anyone? No.
No.
Okay, I guess everybody's grumpy. Okay.
Nice.
And I'll just beside the mid depth. I'll do like a top down view of it along the ground.
So Azildan and Lemmy can get us in right beside it,
Right.
and the burly ones tear it asunder.
And it's laying down at the bottom. One dragon head is awake. I'll say it's partially prone.
I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Okay. I think what's going to end up happening here. Let me say it, but we're going to
Gank
it.
Okay, I'm gonna put your miniatures on the board.
Pick up all the treasure. Teleport out.
You guys are so adventure-y. And that's fine. I established that there are a bunch of linnorms, and you guys have decided that hunting them is the thing you want to do. Okay, so I've stuck your miniatures just up top here. on the mid-depth map. If you want to adjust the spells that you've got running before you teleport in,
Okay.
that would be something to do. I'm going to grab something to drink and take a quick washroom break while you guys are casting your spells.
What?
Does Marty know we're not actually taking time to cast spells?
We're taking time to cast spells.
No, I mean literally, we're not actually taking time to cast spells. The characters are. It's all good. Is he there? I'm so freaked out.
But I come from the land of the ice and snow.
Oh man. I gotta stop eating.
He's just like, food me now!
No, so here's the thing. When you eat good food, you have like a small meal's enough to last you for a long time. In fact, I actually have one meal a day, and then I have maybe 1 or 2 snacks. Today, I didn't eat well at all. It was like crap, like chips, and so even though I'm eating a lot, I'm actually not getting any nutrition. So I'm hungry.
You still feel hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very. Jessica wanted pizza today, so we got pizza, and it's calorie. Like my numbers today are just friggin' terrible. Protein content so low.
It's all good. Triple steak pizza.
Triple steak pizza.
Lowest quality meat. Oh yeah.
I got steaks in the fridge for tomorrow. I got chicken breast in the fridge for Tuesday. I have leftovers Monday. It'll be awesome.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna eat for the next 2 days.
Charcoal barbecue.
Travel's gonna be weird, man. Kids, what do you have packed away? Crackers.
Whee!
Yeah.
So
it's like you're so limited with what you can bring on the plane.
I've got my door open with the gate closed, and one of my buddies said, "I stopped by and I saw you playing game DieDragonDie." I'm like, "That's cool." One of my friends that plays in the in-person game non-stream that I started running on Tuesdays.
Nice.
You know, I said, "Stop by at midnight because I will be awake." Because game always means caffeine. Oh, I didn't get something to drink.
Fail.
Same spells are running. Oh, Marty, Lemmy's going invisible, by the way.
And how many mythic points do you have left?
None. Lemmy has none.
Perfectamundo.
It's like, yeah, if things go bad, every asshole for himself.
That's what you got friends for.
Well,
I'm assuming Azzy will have a litany of cleric buffs.
Yep.
he got the same ones that I gave out to everybody.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna just say he puts a divine power on there.
Oh, that kind of stuff? Yeah.
At a minimum. Unless he's, like, embarrassed to cast divine spells in front of us. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Shirast, how's it going?
Dang, Shirast is here.
They are trying to kill the second to the last linnorm that they need as components for the crown that Morfar is creating. Also, you know, feeding blood to the mother's milk mixture that the mother monsters is. Yeah, exactly. They got rid of the thing that was in the lava, and
We
they're
tricked it out by pretending we were.
Hey, they're learning that their powerful spells can help, and the bard tricked it out by pretending he was a god.
Yep. And then somebody showed up and started casting spells, and we were like, "Oh shit!" And we ran away. It was something we could have fought, but we ran away anyway because we were like, "Oh god."
We didn't know. We thought it was a.
Apparently, mythic spellcasters frighten them.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so they're looking at they're spying on this really stupid dragon that's got 2 heads, and it's talking about going to one of the other linnorm layers that it knows has died in order to hide from the linnorm hunters that have kept on coming. You know that they expect to come again. And then they finally watched it long enough that it nestled down by its treasures, including a funerary boat, perhaps with something still wrapped inside. A fiery tipped staff, and a cold-looking battle axe.
Yes.
Or dwarven war axe, maybe? Amongst other things. They're casting all of their spells, like they do. Now, this is the end of the day, right? You've used a bunch of mythic points, right, Lemmy?
He's out. Lemmy's done.
I've got none. I've got no mythic points. Lemmy's doesn't really want to.
And no 7th, but you're still concentrating on the spell, and yeah, it's nestled down. One head is up, the right side, while the left side sleeps. The raspy voiced one. They don't talk much under the water. They might go to the top of the water so they can have like a proper chat.
Lemmy and Azzy are going to greater teleport us right beside, and then we're going to beat the crap out of it and pick up the stuff.
Okay, you want to put yourselves in perfect formation because you are doing the quintessential scry teleport trap, right? And you're viewing the place currently that you're teleporting to. I think there's still a roll because you.
It's greater teleport.
Oh
greater
right, never
teleport.
mind. There you have 7ths left. Your domain spell. Damn it.
Domain.
Those are domain spells. Yeah.
Okay, configure yourselves in the.
I think we're going like this.
Yep. Lemmy wants to be as far away from that crap as possible.
All right. So let's roll initiative, because your teleporting in is the surprise.
Surprise!
And
Hold on.
Yeah. So let me nuke the initiative
which
sheet.
is the invisibility? I know it doesn't matter for this guy. It's the others that are going to be.
Okay, this one doesn't have a water elemental friend. It doesn't have the voice in the water. You'll have to go somewhere else if you want to meet something like that. And the Tarn Linnorm. Oh no, you bypassed the Scrags.
Which color is invisible? I can't remember.
Blue. Baby blue is super
Oh, there we
duper
go, right.
invisible.
I keep thinking it's going to make a circle. I was like, that's not what I want.
Okay, all of you
No,
can
I'm not
breathe
throwing.
underwater. This is not a problem.
Yep.
You're all
Yep.
freedom of movement.
Yep.
And then you've protected yourself, assuming against
Midwick
some...
is drinking dark
Acid.
vision.
Okay.
Midwick is drinking a dark vision.
And the life
extract.
there's light, and life bubble is protects us from pressure.
Lemmy's a water elemental and a. Actually, he's just a water elemental.
And everybody's got fly and super haste.
Okay. The Tarn Linnorm has a plus 14 on it. These Linnorms are ridiculous with their dexterities. If a Linnorm shrunk to like a little tiny creature, it would be so
It would
quick.
have like a 50 dex, or
Something stupid, yeah.
Well, you know what? If I had to choose between like a 40 dex and spellcasting,
Well, yeah. Unless you could add dex to damage. But then you're a dragon, you probably have a great strength anyways, so why play that game? Druskog-Og. Druskog-Og. Has a weird ability. where it gets 2 initiative rolls.
Oh, each head is on a different pip.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Big time.
Druskog-Og, or Druskog-Og, and I'll go left, and Druskog-Og is right. No, it might have a mythic template.
I blame you, Lemmy.
The fuck?
I blame you so hard right now.
And the Scrags that go up +2 if there are any
Look,
around.
just kill it. Just kill. Kill.
All right, initiative. Midwick.
Kill. Yeah, I'm getting there. I lost. There it is. Midwick, then Lemmy.
Let me just check.
I gotta do something to challenge you guys with these little
Otherwise, guys.
Wow, do you see these rolls? Midwick is a 2 and then a 1.
Nice.
Wow.
Don't worry.
Good.
2 of us have to go before it does. That's
What's the? It's the agile template. There we go.
Yes. The agile means it only gets 1 roll because you're the one that goes to the end of the round.
Oh, right.
It goes last for the second set of actions.
If I followed it directly, I might just do something custom just to keep you guys
Scared.
Ah!
agile.
They both go first and they just murk both wizards.
Creatures with the agile template are quick and deadly. They move faster.
Oh, look at that.
+20 initiative bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the agile template. It's just gonna go twice.
That's really bad.
+20 initiative bonus?
Yep.
And it goes twice.
That is a bunch of bullshit. That is. I've heard bullshit. That is a bunch of bullshit. So yeah. Altagar. What does Altagar have for gear?
It also has true seeing, right?
Yep.
Yes, they have true seeing.
Just this thing is a serious badass. Huh.
Now, you know what? Because it's not quite a mythic creature, I'm just going to give it dual initiative. I won't give it all the other stuff.
If it's a mythic trial, it's fine. If it gets to go first twice all the time.
Well, yeah, Thargowasso was a mythic trial. Let's do this.
Yeah.
It has a name. Mythic people came and tried to attack it and failed, and they lost their wizard.
Yep.
It was... like, it surprised them and then ate the wizard and then went away, and they're like, oh, we should probably leave. And it was the one that you were told to do last a while back, or you weren't ready a while back.
We were like, oh, let's go kill this thing. And they're like, what do you... No.
Okay, so a +20 to initiative means it goes at 32. And then...
Fuck.
+32.
Fuck me. Well, it's gonna go first, twice.
And then I think
Yep.
it goes at a count at -20, but let me just read dual initiative.
So his initiative is +7, but he's got a dex item, it looks like.
This thing's got good
Where's his
treasure,
armor? Yeah, he does have a dex item. Okay, so... Altagar has a +3 on this. Well, it kind of looks like it goes, then we go, then it goes again. Which is way better than it goes, then you go.
Yeah.
This is 2 very different things.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to roll for its initiative. I roll a 15.
Alright, Ukher, Donovan. So Ukher gets a 12, Donovan gets a 6.
Oh no, its second initiative roll then is 27.
Still kicks the shit out of all of us.
It gets 1 roll and then it adds 20 to one of the initiatives.
No. Well, it gets plus 20 on its initiative modifier with the template. And then its second pip goes at minus 20.
Okay, Azzy goes before it, but and I think Altagar goes one behind. Some of these people, like Ukher, is going to roll a
You could roll mythic points to add to your initiative,
a mythic
right?
point on his initiative.
Yep.
I get a 6, so Ukher goes now at 31.
Yeah, here, let me share with the stream what's going on with initiative. I don't know how.
So there's no point in me adding anything, because...
And Altagar, I think, is going to roll 1 as well. He gets a 2, which is enough.
Scroll, damn you. Scroll. Why aren't you scrolling?
Okay. Azzy, Ukher, and Altagar all go before it does the second time.
Good. That's too big. Oh, this Greg's got a 2. Donovan, Lemio, what did you roll for your initiative, man?
1.
Oh, God. Alright, so I will order this to see who goes first. It definitely goes first. It's like snaps awake with a snort. A couple bubbles come out of one of its nostrils, and oh yeah, it's just fast. It's just so fast. Alright, so there's the initiative order. Druskog-Og left, Ukher, Azildan, Altagar, Druskog-Og right, Midwick, Donovan, Lemio, Scrags. Lokrik isn't here. We'll just get rid of Lokrik. Maybe it's a good thing that Lokrik isn't here. And this might be the first fight where the thing actually gets
big bad thing to hurt us.
Yep.
Aside from the AOO it gets when we approach it to its doom.
Oh man. It is partial prone, so -2 to its hits. It's just going to start eating the things that are close to it.
One of these things looks tastier than the others. Which one of those is? We don't know.
Fuck. Maybe we should have teleported a little bit away.
A little bit away and charged in. Yeah. We didn't think it would go faster than us.
Fuck, did not see that coming.
Okay, it is immune to flanking. Because of its 2 heads. So you don't get the +2.
Okay.
Alright, so it is going to breathe on one side of the battle. It is a 20-foot or 60-foot cone or 120-foot line. Let's do a 60-foot cone. And I'm just going to roll a d2 to see which group it gets. 1 is left, 2 is right. 1 is left.
Hey guys. How you doing?
How you doing there, buddy?
So there's a 60-foot cone of acid that goes running through striking all the creatures.
Okay.
The toxic fumes you'll be immune to because you guys have life bubble, but the initial rush of acid you are affected by. This is 22 d8s.
Well, let's make our save.
84 damage.
29 on the save.
Reflex save DC is 32.
I'm not meant for this.
All right, I think I just took 84 acid damage to my protection.
Okay. And then with Midwick.
Oh, let's do Lemmy first. Punk.
As that one breathes, the other one basically snorts awake. And I'll roll a d4 to see when the right head can breathe again. 3.
Okay, so 1d20 plus 7 plus 5.
Oh, and one of you,
12.
1 is Ukher, 2 is Lemmy, 3 is Midwick.
Lemmy makes it!
Midwick, before you roll, you have to roll against its free action curse.
Okay, so Midwick is... Lemmy made it. So what's the DC for that?
The will save of
And
the
what
curse
is-
is a DC 29, and it is a curse-based effect. I don't know if you have some sort of...
Throw against illusion, spell, fear, despair.
No.
No, wait, sorry, wrong asshole. Right asshole.
It's basically... well, actually, it doesn't matter what order, but it basically does a free action, then it's going to breathe. And...
Oh dear. Alright, so against... Oh gosh. Wrong guy to get this will save. Alright, will save. 21, what's the DC?
29.
Fuck.
You,
Alright, well,
you have the
hell.
curse of death.
Oh man, 28. Alright, the curse of death.
You
What
are
is that?
no longer affected by healing spells and do not heal damage from rest normally.
Okay. Okay.
I will also expand that to healing bursts and positive energy. Basically, you can't heal.
Yep. Yeah, I got that one.
Well, now you're officially a zombie.
And then what did you roll for your saving throw versus the breath weapon?
I didn't yet. Give me a sec. 19 plus 7. 26. Give me a sec. Oh, fuck off.
So you take the full amount.
What's the DC? 31? I rolled 32.
He rolled a mythic, but
I rolled a
you
mythic
rolled too
point.
big of a mythic. It's a D6 for Midwick.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, can I... Oh, damn it. Can I take that one back then? Because there's no way I would have made it, the first one.
Yeah, you know how much, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, I do evade that first one, or well, not evade, but you know what I mean.
You take half, so
I
40,
take half.
42 damage off your protection.
42. So did Lemmy. Lemmy actually made that. Warning on that puppy.
Toxic fumes, they don't create a cloud, but there is acid in the air. While you might not be affected by the breathing portion of it, you may still be affected by the acid. So there isn't a lingering acid in that area of effect. You can see it kind of popping and starring against your protective spells, but that will happen on its next turn. So basically, it is taking a free action, a standard action. The other head is going to bite someone on the other side. 1d3 going down. Azildan, Donovan, Altagar.
Oh, bring it here, you big wonder-water bitch.
AC 51, critical threat.
Roll it again, because
Yeah.
You're gonna make me roll
Altagar,
again?
I
Okay.
don't care about you.
AC 35,
I'm Altagar, and I think you miss.
flat-footed.
We surprise rounded in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So, ooh.
But you haven't taken your action. Altagar hasn't taken his action yet, so there are some people that are flat-footed and some people that are not.
Okay, then it hits.
Okay.
It's not crit, though.
No, it's not a crit.
That's a bonus.
30 damage, bypassing DR Cold Iron.
Altagar has DR5 epic?
Yep.
Okay. So
And then there's a
5.
poison save, DC 32 fortitude save.
Okay. At some point you think we would actually put up delay poison or something, but we're just dumb. I mean,
Dumb as shit.
we are dumb, stubborn sons of
Yeah,
bitches.
I have those ready, you know that.
Yeah.
7 ready to go.
The alchemists have them too. It's just dumb. Okay. Plus 2 plus 3. 35.
Yeah, you make it, so you're not poisoned.
Hey, and then Altagar's going to punch you back as part of his mythic point. I think this thing is too big to trip. It's also already prone, so
Yep.
we'll just whack
Punch
it one. And the Alta whack.
All the whack. All the whack. Thwap. All the whack.
1d20 plus.
Chop.
out the whack. I have no idea how many buffs. Does he use the combat sheet, like the Excel sheet?
I think he might. I think he's right underneath Lokrik. I saw him in there.
Altaga. Altaga. There we go. Okay. Finally. He's in there. Name bonus, close combat bonus. He's got a circumstance bonus of +3s. Or morale bonus, whatever. Bard song's not up yet. So 1d20 plus 31. AC 37.
So he gets some sort of riposte attack? This is coming from...
Yeah.
From the power he used to block.
Got it. AC 37. Give me a second.
Partial prone.
Partial prone plus a template. You got a +2. Okay. Which counteracts the partial prone, so AC 36 in my current condition.
It's AC 38. I forgot the haste isn't in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh right, you cast your round per levels because you knew exactly where it was.
Yes. Yeah. We're right beside. We're right in your. We're in your. You're in your kitchen punching your fruit. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Stupid apple. It'll be bruised.
Bruise your apple.
In your kitchen, punching your fruit. I can just picture Adam just going to town at a fruit bowl, looking at you like you're...
Fuck your bananas.
You're not going to be able to have breakfast tomorrow.
He teleports away. It's like, how the fuck did he do that?
What's wrong with him?
Oh my goodness, a wave of the sillies. Alright, Altagar punches the dragon.
3d8. It was the damage I was trying to find. 44 damage passing cold iron, silver, and epic.
What the? Okay.
Magic.
You just punch it right in the nose as it's trying to bite you, and it managed to force it to let go as it was biting into your flesh, trying to pump you full of poison. Altagar punch. And then the thing still has a move action left. Because one head did the breathe, one head did the bite, and then it's got its move.
Does it want to stand up?
Stand up. Why don't you stand up?
I think so. So it's going to stand from prone. And...
Altagar and Ukher are both going to whack it.
Yep. Remember not to include your flank bonus because it's two-headed and you just don't get it.
It's two-headed and being a pain. Okay. This goes away.
Its foreclaws push up as it's kind of standing along the bottom of the lake amongst its treasures and trees. And just I'll draw where the boat is. The funerary boat is kind of sunken.
Critical threat from Ukher.
Ooh.
AC 48.
So there's the funerary boat. And then the block of ice where the axe
You're
is.
not answering the question, Marty.
92 on the chart.
Oh no. And then the fiery little things over here.
Ukher.
Wow, let me look at those rolls. That's a confirmation. It can be critted, and 92 is a really good crit. All the 90s are pretty bad.
Times 10 crit. Yeah.
Amazing critical and a major condition for one round.
Yes.
Wow. What are you using? The dragon spear?
I'm using the Dragonbane spear.
You push it into the thing's neck, and you're doing times 4 damage.
4 damage. 4d8 plus 2d6 plus 47 4 times.
160. No, yeah, 160, and then 47.
And I get past cold iron. I get past. I don't get past mythic or epic with this spear. This spear is a +5 spear.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's got epic DR.
Nope.
Okay. 215 damage.
That is unfortunate for it.
Now this guy's going to punch the other head.
And then its major condition. What was the AC that you hit on its?
48.
Okay, so it's going to make a Fortitude save, DC 48, or roll a D8.
4.
Be exhausted for 1 round.